As Techcraft, so we are a gaming NFT project on Avalanche, and it's a card game that you can mint NFT by making various cards with craft with 4 main cards of element and sell these cards on the marketplace. So that's us basically.
Awesome. And who is behind the team? Who's working on the project?
Yes, so it will take too much time to describe every person in the team, but in short, we are a group of university students across all over the departments at most prestigious universities of Turkey. In average, we have a 3 years of experience in crypto field, and then we decided to create a real value and a sustainable economy for this area.
That's awesome. So you're mostly all at the same university and connected through that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, very cool. And can you give a sense of how large the team is at this point?
We are with our moderators, and we almost like 10 people, 10, 12.
Oh, that's great. All right. We also have Ken Burberry call. He is our CMO, and wanted to let him a chance to say hi.
Hey, Techcraft. Thanks for coming.
Hey, thank you. How are you doing?
Okay, awesome. All right, so you're all at the university together, connected through that, and you wanted to add value through a gaming project. And what I'd say is, it seems like you're early. You're ahead of the curve in gaming. I think gaming's starting to explode now, but clearly you guys had the idea at least months ago. What really drew you into that? How did you see gaming as being an important part of blockchain in advance of when it really took off?
Yeah, I think we shouldn't just make it small with crypto, but as you said, we are just youngest, so it's like we born with games, and we just got to this age with playing games and so on. So our story for Tailcraft began with an enlightenment of noticing that most of the gaming NFT are coming out like lacking of a solid economic system, which means it has no possibility to be sustainable at the long term. They are coming out with hype, but we strongly believe that the hype has to be backed by a strong economic system and visionary goals for the future, So our main purpose was to create a solution to that. In the light of these facts in front of us, we started to work on a project which can have a strong and solid economic system, which we named later Tailcraft.
Yeah, that's so true. Because we're still early in the space for games, there's been many games that launched and just lived off the hype for a short amount of time, but definitely agree that they sort of lacked something in the long-term value. So excited to hear you see that.
As a follow-up question to that, so can you maybe elaborate for all the listeners what's unique about the system, that you've created, the tokenomics behind Tailcraft, that you feel like gives you that long-term sustainability?
Yeah, it's like I can say that not because I'm involved in this project, but as a senior business administration student, I'm in love with our economic sustainability plan because it makes so much sense to me. Because I was studying these topics for 4 straight years, and let's think about an NFT project which represents 10,000 monkey picture, let's say. So what this project offers for ahead of 12 months, let's not to plan for 12 months, just say 4 months, for 1 month, it offers nothing but a JPEG file, but we are offering a deflationary system which envisages while you opening chests on Tailcraft and assembling NFTs, the lower level NFTs you use for assembling will be burned, you know? So supply will be constantly limited and decreasing. And there's more due to the, free market principles in our I had economic class, so that's why it made sense to me. Uh, chest opening with craft will decrease the supply of craft, which beats a path to increase the craft price, our token. So increased craft price will meant to increase the floor price of NFTs, which cause a reduced total supply. And there's more. You will get rewards if you are holding an NFT. So, isn't it make sense for everyone? I think it is. Yeah. I mean, that's it. And there's a logic which will support the project during the whole process.
Okay, so essentially you have the deflationary NFTs, and those are burned and keeping your supply in demand. And then the same happens with the craft token being for chests. Is that right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And which comes first? Is it you buy the craft token to mint or get chests which contain NFTs, or can you describe that process of getting started on the game?
Actually, we made some YouTube videos about it, but I will describe it in short. I will tell short. So you will buy craft first, and you will be opening chests by craft, and after that you will craft some elements and assemble it to a thing which we wrote in our document. You can read it in our website. So this process goes like that.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to jump back to a question of what does the roadmap look like for the rest of this year and early next year? What are the big things on the map?
Yeah. So we will start our testnet campaign at 15th of November, and we are planning to launch our game, and we have an achievement mode. I can actually describe it if you want. And at the end of the November, our game and achievement mode will be playable. At the first quarter of 22, I'm sorry, 2022, Metaverse will be playable for Tailcraft, and you can, if you want further information, you can visit our pitch deck and have a look on our roadmap. But it's shortly like that.
Yeah, you mentioned an achievements portion of the game or a feature. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, actually, we made it to increase the usage area of cards and increase the mobility for our marketplace. So we created an achievement mode for our users. Shortly, its main purpose is to giving some rewards who performed well on certain tasks and time on our board game.
Okay, great. And can you tell us a little bit about the board game? I mean, we've talked about how you mint the NFTs, but what does the actual game feel like, and what's that?
Yeah, so I've been playing the game like for 1 week, and I can say that it's fun. It's so much fun. So let's suppose that I've assembled 3 NFT, which their way is like 5 level, 10 level, and 20 level. Okay, you have 3 level, 2 level, and 1 level. Let's suppose that. Okay, so we will be taking our cards to the field, and I'll play my 10 level card, you'll play your 3 level card, and after that I will play my 15th level card and you'll play your 2 level card. Then thirdly, I'll play my 20 level card and you will play your 1 level card. So I'll be winning this game, and with that I'll be claiming some AVAX as a reward. It's shortly like that.
Oh,
But believe me, with the crafting process, it makes so much fun.
So can you follow up question to that? So you're saying in every game, every match, so to speak, where you play against someone, if you win, you claim AVAX as a reward?
Yes, exactly.
and where does that AVAX come from? Is it me entering it in order to play, or is there a rewards pool coming from outside?
Yo, yeah, it's actually comes from the point that users will spend 10 craft plus 0.1 AVAX and some time to open HS, So this AVAX comes from that,
Okay,
and
so
also fees.
yeah, as part of the minting process to get NFTs, you're also
Yes,
inputting into the pool for winners.
yeah, for sure.
In the situation that you described, is the determination of who wins set by just the level of your NFTs, or are there attributes that will go into it?
Yeah, in this level we just have this system, but I think we will upgrade it to another level future. But now it's like that. It works like that. Whoever has the higher NFTs will win, but of course players won't be able to see who's gonna face them for the next game. So that makes, I think, creates the fun.
Yeah, so you're really going to want to assemble a deck of high level cards because there's actual AVAX stake in these games.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we covered a little bit of the roadmap. I think, what is your personal favorite part of the project so far? You've mentioned just being really excited about the economies of the game. The art is very cool itself as well. What do you think is the coolest part?
Yeah, I will try to be like objective, but it's I think our main difference is, as I said before, to create a field to increase the usage of our NFTs. You can sell it on marketplace, you can and get some rewards with that. So I think we created a field that you can not just having the NFTs on your, but you can earn some rewards with that. So I think this thing comes to me logical. So because we observed that, as I said before, which is not backed with area of usage, but in Tailcraft, users beside crafting play competitive games around them and having fun while playing the game. They also earning some rewards in order to perform certain tasks with protecting the competition, so they earning rewards and not lose anything.
But question unrelated, but curious nonetheless. So with esports being as big as they are, I'm really interested in the idea of esports and play to earn blockchain gaming intersecting. Have you thought at all about how maybe Tailcraft could become big enough in the esports world that becomes professional teams and professional gaming and tournaments, etc., in the same way that you see esports now for, non-blockchain gaming?
I got it. And it's like our steps right now, but as I said before, we are planning to upgrade our game to another level, adding some logic and knowledge and wisdom to our fundamental of game, so that it could evolve to an esport game, because these games, like, too many investors from worldwide, their designers, their developers, and so on. So we are just taking our baby steps now, but I'm sure that we will be evolving this game, and we will evolve with this game to create an esport game opportunity.
It sounds like you. Oh, Ken, did you have a follow-up there?
No, I just said yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. It's a great answer. There's so much potential there. It'd be awesome to see you guys be the first, native Avalanche project to basically go from blockchain gaming to esports professionally.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I have to say we had a lot of interest in a gaming tournament. So yeah, we have a lot coming up that we're working on, but at some point I think we're gonna try for a tournament, and it would be great if Tailcraft might fit that. Well, I have a question about all this as well. That it's clear you have a vision for the future, and you feel that you're going to iterate a lot over the coming months as you learn. Does blockchain technology here limit you in that way? Are you going to be Is it going to be difficult to overhaul or change the game because the NFTs are already on the chain? Or, how do you think about that? How are you setting yourself up to be able to iterate in the future?
Yeah, actually, we learned what we learned in blockchain. So I don't want to think like that. Like, blockchain is limiting us. So I'm just thinking like that. We will grow with as blockchain grows. We will be growing with them, and the technology you'll see. I hope we will see all together. Hope that we grow together and we will win together. I
Yeah. Well, on that topic, I mean, why did you guys choose Avalanche as the chain to launch on?
Yeah, great question. As Avalanche, we are carrying the transaction speed of our users to. So the first reason of our selection is the speed of transactions, and we wanted to representing ourselves in a decentralized market makes more sense for us. And besides that, I'm as a team, we strongly believe that AVAX community is owns the project like their own. Like, we feeling like we are in our home, so we are so pleased to be in Avalanche.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, fast transaction speeds on Avalanche, cheap transactions, and I have to agree, the community has been amazing for me personally as well, and
Yeah,
for for,
they're amazing.
for Pangolin too. It's been so much support. So 100% agree. My favorite chain experience so far, and I know Ken probably agrees. All right. Let's see, checking our notes here. We haven't talked about acquiring the craft token. So we know that the craft token is going to be needed in order to get chests, which help you get the first components to craft your NFTs. Where will people acquire craft?
Yeah, so as you said, you can get alchemist chests with craft token, and you can also trade with the craft token with low fees on the upcoming Tailcraft marketplace. So if you have craft, you will sacrifice lower fees while trading on our marketplace, NFT marketplace.
Got it. Okay. And then they can come to Pangolin to acquire craft in the first place. Awesome. Well, we've covered a lot already. Are there any questions or topics that you want to talk about that are upcoming for you?
Yeah, I just wanted, I was thinking about this AMA, and I just wanted to say, like, I have to tell about our economic system, and I already did it. So I actually don't have anything to say right now. But if you have any questions, the guys who's listening right now, I please do answer their questions.
Yeah, I have one that's kind of a good way to end it and summarize. So, real high level, if you could just recap for everybody, like what's going to happen for Tailcraft, what's the most immediate next step, and how can the listeners participate, just so that everyone understands what they need to do and when.
So for those of the ones who haven't, you know, read about Tailcraft, or I don't know. So we haven't sale any EDOs or private sales yet, but we have an a private sale at like 14th of November at Aptos, and our EDOs will be announced at the end of the November. So you didn't miss anything, and you will carry on with us at our Telegram chat, or in our Twitter page.
Okay, great. So private sale and around the 14th, and probably join Telegram or Twitter, follow them on Twitter for updates. And as usual, you're still early. It sounds like we're all still early to this one. Really excited about Tailcraft. I personally love the art. I feel like if anything we missed here, it was highlighting the art, but it's hard to do that over audio. So everyone go check it out. The site is beautiful. And then let's open it up for questions from the audience. If you have a question for Tailcraft, please raise your hand, and I will grant you speaker rights, and I'll give you a couple minutes to do that.
Yeah, before the question, I just wanted to say for one more time, we will start our testnet campaign at 15th of November, so they can join us with, we can play some games. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm certainly going to do that because I'd love to get some freaking win as much AVAX as possible.
I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you.
All right. Okay, we do have one requester. Let's grant them access really quick. All right, Nabirius, you should have access to speak. Just unmute yourself.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going good.
Hey, so I got all kinds of questions. I got so many questions, but I'm going to keep it brief because I'm sure other people want to ask questions and stuff. But I guess my two big ones are like, okay, so Discord. What's the deal on that? Is there a Discord popping up for Tailcraft or?
Yeah, we have one Discord, in order to make stronger our community, we have a Discord page, and actually I can share that after the space stream. I can share our Discord, and it will be, I think it will make our community stronger, and keep in touch. So I think it will increase the interaction too.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because everything that I've been reading about the project and in its entirely, and everything that I've caught up on, yeah, there's going to be questions from new people and all kinds of other stuff, and when's this, when's that, and then so like the other question that I have is so I also saw something about because I saw all kinds of partnerships and collabs and everything that you guys have been working on. Is there an incubation period with some type of other project before the token drops?
Yeah, so we are not planning to announce it yet, but it will be announced. But we have an ongoing partnership with Ferrum, so it goes like that. But we will announce what will be waiting us for the future before the launch. We'll announcing that.
That's awesome. That's good news. I was just hoping it wasn't something bad, because I am really stoked about the project and the entire tokenomic build that you have going on with that game, especially on AVAX, because playing those types of games on the Ethereum network, it's now with gas, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, totally. AVAX is the right place for it. Well, Nibirius, if you have other questions, we don't have anyone else raising their hand currently, and those were some good questions, so you can keep going if you'd like.
Oh, okay. I think that was pretty much about it. Like I've been trying to scope out to see, what kind of airdrops would be available for the coin, what the initial liquidity pool is going to be, if it's going to be locked, because you're building the economy before you introduce the NFT and the burn mechanism, right? That's kind of how it's going.
Yeah, actually, I can't, properly. I'm not believing that I can properly tell, but uh, as I can say now, there's no planning airdrop, but it will be like, as I remember, without being sure, it will be like 60,000 or so, and that's all I can say for now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just got to keep the good.
Right. Yeah, you can't spill all your secrets right away,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, cool, man. Hey, I appreciate, you being able to take the time to discuss everything and go over stuff and take some questions too. And yeah, I look forward to getting that Discord drop and I'll jump in there and make sure I follow everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll be waiting all you guys in Discord, and we can have some chat, for further things you wondering.
And of
Excellent.
course, as everything progresses, we're here to do in other spaces, and both Ken and I are certainly going to play the game. So we'll be chatting with you and probably try to drag you back in here to have another spaces at some point. Because this was, for sure. This was great.
Yeah, and I like the idea that guys' system is going to be around there. I feel more comfortable using Pangolin on AVAX.
Yeah,
I'll just come out and say it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's what we're here for, is to be the safe, reliable DEX on AVAX.
Yeah, it's a trip to come over from the ETH network and try to learn and make sure I'm not going to get rugged right away. Because like on Sol, dude, I've tried to go on Sol I got pre-rugged trying to go on Sol. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's how bad it is. And that's the worrisome of some people switching over to another network. Like, I know, like,
Absolutely.
Elios and, those guys that were talking about, AVAX like 2 months ago. They were just dropping hints and stuff like that. And it's cool to see how the whole system, the whole network has evolved.
Absolutely.
Well, it's great to hear that from you and bring that up. And just for everybody on the call, like that's really what Penguin's all about. We're a community, a governed DAO that is transparent as can possibly be. So everyone has a voice, everyone can participate, and shape the future of the Penguin Index. Thanks for that.
Right. Yeah. And and with Tailcraft too, that's another thing that turned me on to that project is seeing that transparency, and especially, seeing all the different partnerships, that they've been reaching out to, and having that rug certification type thing on there. And early transparency is a huge thing, especially with all the stuff that's been happening for the past month.
Definitely. I think I 100% agree. Okay, well, are there any other comments you want to make, Tailcraft, before we wrap up and let everyone go back to their day?
I'm just inviting all the guys who gonna be watch this on YouTube also, and in here, I'll be waiting you in our game and in our Discord chat and our Telegram chat also if you have any, for further questions. So that's all from us.
Okay, fantastic. Ken, any last thoughts?
No, that's it. Thanks a lot. This has been a really great AMA. I think everyone has benefited and learned a lot more about Tailcraft as a result. And even personally, I'm just so much more excited. Can't wait to play.
Yep, we've definitely gotten a number of new players from this. All right.
Yeah, thank you. And it's also a great pleasure to talk with you guys and discuss the things that we have done so far. So it was a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and we'll be talking soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks guys. Can't wait.